Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. On what I thought would be the last Everyday Never Forget. Just got off of work. At work, I am basically in a social media blackout policy. You understand? But getting home, I that's one of the first things I do is kind of catch up on everything that happens. And S2 Underground. I just got the intel dump, right? And I knew that Trump had made a full sweeping pardon. Over 1,500 people in the J6 debacle are free as of yesterday when he signed it. As soon as he signed the paper, boom, they are to be freed. Out the door. See you later. Sorry for your incarceration. Goodbye. The D.C. Correctional Facility not only is holding approximately 21 J6ers, they beat them. They fucking beat them. One gentleman was observed leaving on a medical gurney. Oh, you're free. Okay. Here's your beating. You can't walk out of here. They're going to have to fucking carry you out. What the fuck? I expect everyone involved to be dealt with harshly, severely, in the full extent of the law. Now, these are COs, law enforcement individuals, law enforcement officers. I too was a CO. Can't just beat somebody, but I guess you can get around it somehow. It's kind of, oh, hey, you're trying to beat me up. Oh, you're trying to, whatever. There's ways and means, right? So it's not just the D.C. Correctional Facility, District of Columbia Correctional Facility, which was the first. That was the first. That was the first place that everybody was put. It was chosen because it was very dilapidated, sewers backed up, rats and bed bugs everywhere, and it was an abandoned facility that they opened up, handpicked the faculty, everyone there, because of their ideology. You understand that? Marjorie Taylor Greene and her entourage toured it, gave a statement, gave a report, and public statement in a presser of how deplorable the conditions were. Someone lost an eye. There have been suicides. After that, they started to spread load the incarceration. They would send them to other prisons throughout the United States. Now, a majority of those prisons throughout the United States, literally before what S2 says, before the ink was dry, they were released, because all the paperwork is pre-staged. Everything, boom, it's gone. It's to the prison. Release them immediately. A pardon is a pardon. It is effective immediately upon signature of the president or whoever is pardoning. A lot of other people can do pardons too. The audacity of the especially the DC Correctional Facility housing the J6ers. Wow. So it appears that my job is not done here. Not done yet. Now, this doesn't make it right, but S2 did say that historically, when there's a regime change, prisoners of war are usually beaten within an inch of their life, or they're killed, or something of that nature, right? They slipped on a bar of soap, right? Something. They fell down the stairs. Oops, sorry. Yeah, he was very clumsy, right? That doesn't make it right. That does not make it right. And so I every day, never forget on these motherfuckers. Every fucking day, never fucking forget. What the fuck? Really? So everything that's going on, we know that this regime change, they're very spiteful, extremely spiteful, right? So much has been going on, like these mere seconds before this regime had to leave. And it appears that a lot of them, like these fucking COs, DCCF, right? I guess, yeah, District of Columbia Correctional Facility, housing these special prisoners, right? I guess they're still around. I guess they just don't care. I hope and pray, and yes, I do pray sometimes, that they find themselves on the other side of the bars. It better happen. It better happen. I was hoping all day long today, while I was at work, that I was going to come home and make one last everyday never forget. But that is not the fucking case! Do you understand? Do you understand the ramifications of this? 21, at least 21. Not to mention the whole time that they were incarcerated, they were beaten, abused, tortured, solitary confinement, no food, shitty food. Prisoners of war, tortured. Something you would expect from a third world country. Something you would expect from our enemies. Very telling, huh? So yeah. It's going to continue. It's going to continue. I thought I was going to be able to step back and lay down the yoke of everyday never forget. But I guess that's not the fucking case. Justice must be served. Justice! I hope justice comes swiftly for these motherfuckers. Very swiftly. I hope that, the chances are that they're going to go back to their regular jobs, right? Because you think of it as a CEO being in charge, being handpicked for your ideology, right? Handpicked for your just following orders kind of mentality. Who knows? Maybe there's some, different genders in there. I'm sure there is, right? Definitely drank the fucking Kool-Aid. Maybe a communist manifesto in their back pocket, some shit. CAT knowingly. They're going to go back to their regular jobs, back to their other prisons that they worked at or whatever. Back into general population. Back with everybody else. Back with guards that look at them as pieces of shit. Their own colleagues that are true professionals. Unlike these pieces of shit that call themselves COs. And, of course, the inmates that are just looking for a reason. All it takes is one guard to go, it's my smoke break. I better take it now. While Mister Mister CO is in here. He can take over my shift while I go on smoke break. Come on, everybody, let's go on a smoke break. Oh, he'll be fine by himself. Yeah, with 30 to 50 other inmates. Yeah. Oh, what's that? The cameras went off. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's I'm just hypothetically speaking, allegedly, right? I'm not insinuating a thing. One thing, Minnie. That's one of my hopes. Maybe justice would be administered that way. I mean, there's always, but the rule of law. We still live in a world of law, of rule of law, and those motherfuckers, they broke the law. They're still breaking the law. There are 21 J6 inmates that are not free. Not yet. Not yet. They refuse to let them go. The ah! Ah! Anyway, yes. So, every day never forget will continue. Every day will definitely continue. I was hoping that there would be some type of accountability for the Afghan, pullout. Yet to see that. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. So I'm going to continue until these 21 and everybody else. I don't know if there's any more. These 21 J6, political prisoners are released. Full pardon was given to them. Released. And these these motherfuckers, these COs and facility faculty members are all brought to justice. Especially in the DC Correctional Facility. So every day, never forget. Still going. Damn it. Still fucking going. Not a happy day. I thought it would be a happy day. I am happy that over, close to 1,500, those that are incarcerated and arraigned, awaiting trial, are free. They're pardoned. See you later. Goodbye. Sorry for the way they treated you. All right. They're all pardoned. But there's 21 that are not. They're still in prison. And they're probably getting beat right now. Who knows? Maybe they're close to death and probably going to die. I don't know. This every day, never forget.